Good morning everyone, Val here, and this morning's breakfast is a 3-egg omelet with cheese, my grapefruit, and my fiber drink to go with my vitamins for this morning. It's calling for 99 degrees today, so I'm staying in the house. It's going to be way too hot out there. I watered the garden good last night. Everything's looking good. I did get some weeding done for about an hour or so in the garden. Then I watered it, and then I watered it again last night to give it some extra water. I think it'll be fine. I'll give it a good dose of water tonight after the sun goes down a little bit, but I'm going to stay in the house. It's Tuesday when I'm recording this, so I have my morning Bible study class to do. I've got to edit a video. I have guests coming this weekend, so the sheets for the bed in the guest room are washed. All I have to do is go and make the bed and get the room ready. Really not that much to do. And that's it. I'd like to sweep and mop the kitchen floor. That's on my list. I don't know if I want to do it now or maybe on Friday. I may just do it today. It shouldn't take that long. It's really not that bad, but it needs to be done. I did notice, we track in sometimes. We're going out to the garden and back in. I try to leave, because we have a mat by the door where our shoes are. I try to take my shoes off when I walk in the door so I don't track in. But Steve works outside. He comes in and out. He doesn't take his shoes off every time he comes in. I mean, that would be kind of crazy to do that. So it does need to be mopped. There's some spots on it. It's time. And then I'll probably, I don't know, today, I just will probably work on crafts today. I'm going to clean my office this morning before my class, or maybe after my class. I'll work on it a little bit, but there are some things I need to get organized in the office. If I'm going on like a weekend trip or a cruise or something, which we do have a cruise planned, I try to print out all of my receipts of things that, like the purchase of the cruise and any excursions. I print everything out so I have everything. I create a folder so that I have everything with me when I leave to go on the cruise, the airline tickets, all of that stuff. So we did book a cruise for the spring of next year. I haven't started making a folder. It's all in my emails right now. And we have a weekend trip. Well, we're going to New York at the end of August. So we have a salmon fishing trip and hotel up there that we're going to be staying in the last couple of days while we're up there. The first part of the week we're going to be with my sisters. But we do have a hotel, and we do have a salmon fishing trip booked. So I do need to make a little folder for that. And I've gotten we changed our not health insurance, we changed our car insurance policies, so we have a new paperwork on that. I've merged a couple of IRAs. I've got paperwork on those. I've got paperwork in there that I need to put together and get organized and check on some stuff and, that kind of stuff. So I might work on that today. Besides that, probably just working in my Bible study and my editing, and I'll probably just work in the craft room this afternoon. I know it's going to be hot. I turned the air conditioning down a little bit. Is it down or up a little bit? I don't know. We usually leave it set on 75, and some days that's cold for me. But I put on 74 just because when it gets hot, like that close to 100 degrees, I turn it down to 74, 73, and that way when it gets up to 99, the air conditioner can try to keep up a little bit, and we may hit 75 in the house or 76. Yesterday it was, I think, 98 degrees outside, and it was 77 in the house because it couldn't keep up to the 75. It's just a lot for this air conditioning unit. Well, it's a lot. Our house is spread out, so we're in a one-story basically. We do have a loft area, guest room in the loft, but because the house I think is so spread out, it just has a hard time. Plus the room, my craft room has windows all the way around it. It's a Florida room. It's a sunroom. So needless to say, the sun is coming in, and I hate to shut the windows because I like having my windows, not the windows, but the shades. I hate to shut the shades because I want to be able to see out. I have, you know, my hummingbird feeder out there, and you see the squirrels playing and, you know, all that stuff. So you know how it is. Anyway, I'm going to eat my breakfast. I'm going to go edit a video before my Bible study this morning. Get my Bible study done, and then see what else I can get done. Probably make the bed, maybe mop the floor. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, I'll catch y'all in a bit. I gotta eat my breakfast. Okay, I was catching up in my journal here while I'm sitting here finishing up my breakfast and putting in all of my thoughts, and I forgot to read the quote of the day. The quote of the day is from Jack Layton, L-A-Y-T-O-N, in my journal here, and it says, "My friends, love is better than anger, hope is better than fear, optimism is better than despair, so let us be loving, hopeful, and optimistic, and we'll change the world." Ain't that the truth? Love everybody. Love everybody. Even if they're hard to love. That's the quote for the day. I'm going to go back to the back. I'm finished my breakfast, and I am going to work on editing a video. That's my next step. I'll catch you in a little bit. I'm back in my craft room, and I've been sitting here, and there's been hummingbirds coming to the hummingbird feeder, which I'm very excited about because I haven't seen a whole lot this summer. But I've been working on the Virginia Tech bowl cozies. I have 3 done, so I'm moving on to pot holders. So I have the sports team pot holders that I'm working on. I had to put the edging around them because they were too small. These squares that I had were too small, but that was the only thing I could get out of the material that I had. So I put an edging around it, and I'm using a yellow backing on it. So this is what they're looking like. This one's a little bit crooked on the bottom, but the other ones are a bit straighter. So it was the way the material was cut. These are straighter, so they look pretty good. So I'm just pinning the padding into them right now, and then I'll put the top on. I've got the handles done. So that's where I finished with those today, and I'm going to finish those up tomorrow. I'll probably run to Walmart in the morning. I want to pick up a couple things. I want to pick up the material for the backing for the quilt that I made. I don't know if Walmart will have the material I'm looking for. I may have to run over to like Joann Fabrics or something like that, but I'm not going to the city until Thursday. So I may have to wait till Thursday for that. Something just fell down. I don't know. Anyway, I've been texting my son. His birthday's the 31st, so I asked him what he wanted to do for his birthday, and he surprised me because he said he wanted to go fishing, and my son usually isn't much for fishing. So I've invited him up to spend a couple of days. He's going to come up on the weekend after his birthday on Friday night, and then we'll fish on Saturday. He's welcome to stay longer if he wants. He said he took about 5 days off work because he needs to burn some vacation time. So that'll be good. I can't, oh, there's a hummingbird. Let me see if I can turn you around. They've been coming all day, all morning. Well, I mean, all day, really. Very cool. I'm so happy that they're starting to move around because I haven't seen a whole lot this summer. And then all of a sudden today, I've seen several of them, which is very exciting. I love seeing the little hummingbirds. I did see one out by the garden the other day. He was on one of the flowers out there. So Anyway, I'm going to head out to the garden. The parsley is ready to be picked, so I'm going to pick some parsley and dry that out tonight and put it in the oven and dry that out tonight. And then we're going to do leftovers for dinner. It's like 100 degrees out. I am not in the mood to cook or do anything else, but I will go to the garden, and I have to water the garden too. So I'll go to the garden and give it some water. The sun is going down, so it should be good. And then pick my parsley. I'll pick my parsley first. That way it's not wet. But then I'll probably relax the rest of the night. Steve's got a guy coming to look at the door, our front door. He wants to replace the front door. So he's got a guy coming to give us a quote for that. I think he wants to replace one of the doors in the garage too. So that's what's going on. Not too much else. Really been hanging out with Mom and my sister on the portal and doing some crafting. That's about it. So that's all that's for today. Unless you want to go see my you all want to go see my parsley? I'll take you out, show you my parsley. Be right back. We're out at the garden, and look down here. We have a pumpkin. It's growing. It's gotten big since it rained the other day. The rain really helped it out. So there's one there. This vine is just absolutely huge. And I think, let me go back here. I think there's a couple little sprouts. Now the bees were, oh, there's one right there. All right, I'm hoping that this one will grow too. There's a smaller one there, and there's a small one there. But that one is doing amazing. I would like some more. I did see the bees out here pollinating this morning. So hoping to see some more, not just all vine, because there's a lot of vine here. But I'd like some pumpkins on the vine. Got a cucumber there I'm going to pick. Let me get him. And there's some more cucumbers in there, but they're not very big yet. That one, there's one over there. These are, look at how droopy these leaves are. Now when I water this, it's gonna all spring back up. That's my cantaloupe. He's looking a little sad. I gotta get these guys some water. Looking really sad. It gets a little droopy because it's 100 degrees out. But look at how big my beets are getting. They're looking pretty. Cabbage, there's something eating on the cabbage. The carrots are good. They're getting there. I don't know how big they'll grow. But the tomatoes, now this is my parsley. Isn't that pretty? My parsley and my basil. Time to pick the basil again. I probably picked some basil too. And go ahead and get that done. Look at the lettuce. That's my lettuce box. Looking beautiful. And these, my tomatoes. Oh my gosh, my tomatoes are doing amazing. I've got big tomatoes on the vine now, waiting for them to ripen. Looking wonderful. Got some in there. Got some here. Got some here. Lots of tomatoes. Got like 3 big ones down in there. Oh, can you see them? Some small ones. This one's got tomatoes all the way down it. Looking really good. Pepper. I got a couple peppers there, but the leaves are dying. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but I think Steve mixed a mixture for the soap and water that he's been spraying a little bit too strong, and it's tearing up some of these leaves. So I think that's a lettuce right there on the end of the beets. Not sure. Looks like lettuce to me. And then we got the peas down here. they're getting there, and the beans like they've leafed up, but I haven't seen any bean sprouts yet. So let me cut some of this parsley off. Looking good. Okay, there's my bowl of basil and parsley. I'm going to take it in the house and clean it off and dry it out. We'll have some nice fresh herbs, and I'm going to come back out and water this garden. That's going to be it for today. Thank everybody for watching. Give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed and you want to, and make sure to leave a comment below. And remember, it's all about the adventure. I will see you all on tomorrow's video. Bye now.